have good meditation? You are incredible. I couldn't sit as long as you. You are really good. How did you do that? Lean on each other? Or use each other as pillow or something? Okay, I lay down first and you sit there and later we take turn. How did you do it? It's okay? You can bear it? Wow, you're better than those Zen monks in Japan. But I'm telling you, the Zen monks, they eat, some of them eat meat, right? Not in a temple maybe, yeah, but some of them do. In Japan only, yeah? In Japan. I don't know how they sit so long. If you eat meat, can you sit that long? They sit only maybe once a while, 1 week long. They sit like 15 hours per day. How many hours you sit per day here? Huh? How many hours? Tell me. Huh? 24 hours? Oh, you're kidding me. Give us a break. You didn't count the time you go out and drink coffee and then you drink tea and then you eat snacks and then you eat breakfast and you eat lunch and in something in between. You didn't count that, did you? 24 hours, my foot. Never mind, almost, eh? Almost, eh? You can count like 24 hours, eh? Because you can't even sit anywhere, you can't even walk around here. Oh, what a gruesome exercise. Well, who told you to come here? Hmm? Did anybody force you or anything? No, huh? I don't remember they do that. My goodness, yeah? Wow. Nobody forced you and you just come like that? And sit until your bottom. You feel anything around there? Yeah? You okay? You feel hurt? Yes? Then please go out. Go. You're free, man. No? No hurt anymore? Wow, that's quick. Even medicine takes longer than that. Hey guys, I really love you. That's a good point, yeah? But I have a little headache and stomach problem. Did any of you have any problem? I mean, outside people, yeah? What do you have? Stomach?
Stomach.
Like loose stomach?
Yeah.
Oh. The kitchen better wash it well, eh? Where's the kitchen? They have to better put it in salt, salt water, and soak it for 3 to 5 minutes in salt water. And then rinse it 3-4 times. Maybe the water here. Is the water here good, normally? Yeah? Should be good, right? In France, the council is very strict, with water. I don't know, maybe a different water, hey? Sometimes you change places, you have problem, me too. And a little headache. Any of you have headache?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder. Oh my God. Okay, you have medicine already? Or you just do the sound and it's get better? Yeah, that normally, yeah. But if it's unbearable, please take some medicine, okay? For peace of mind, yeah? I read you some beautiful stuff, yeah? A story of Moses again. Remember yesterday we have poetry about a poem, about Moses and Egypt. The people outside can hear or not? In the daytime? They can, right? Okay. Sorry about last night. Last night was a good stuff and nobody can hear it, huh? But you produce quick, huh? And then our centers can have it and they can listen as many times as they want. Yeah? Okay? Until they understood. Because sometimes, even if you listen here, but you don't understand right away, and sometimes your mind wander just a few minutes or a few seconds, then you missed it. You missed some point. The same when we watch television also, huh? We miss just a few seconds of good clues of the film or something like that. It happened, yeah? So it's good you listen again and again, yeah. Once, Moses was asking God to show him one of God's friends. And a voice answered him, "Go to a certain valley, and there you will find one who loves one of the chosen, who treads the path." The one who's going on the right way, like Kuan method, for example. Huh? You know that, right? Moses went and found this man dressed in rags, plagued with every kind of insect and crawling thing. So he said, "Can I do anything for you?" The man answered, "Emissary of God, bring me a cup of water, for I am thirsty." When Moses returned with the water, he found the man lying dead. Oh, what a friend of God. So died so quickly. He went away to look for a piece of cloth for a winding sheet. That when he came back, he found that the body had been all but devoured by a desert lion. Moses was very distressed beyond measure and cried out. You would know. All-powerful and all-knowing one, you convert mud into human beings. Some are carried to paradise, others driven through tortures. One is happy, another in misery. This is the paradox which none can understand. Then an inner voice spoke to Moses, saying, "This man had relied upon us for drink, and then turned back from that trust. He relied upon Moses for his sustenance, trusting in an intermediary. His was the fault in asking for help from another after having been content with us." Conclusion. Your heart attaches itself again and again to objects. You have to know how to keep the connection with your origin. Ilahi Nama. That's probably one of the Sufis master in the old time. Any comment? Anybody know? Just sit there, wait to be spoon-fed. Sha. So simple, I don't know. Anybody know? 2 candies. Make it 3. No? Yes?
We should rely on God only?
Yeah, that's correct. It's very obvious. But how in such situation? He did rely on God all that time, huh? That's why he let all the insects, crawling over him and bite him, and he doesn't have any decent clothes. He probably been sitting there a long time, meditate or something, yeah? And normally, he would have continued to rely on God until Moses came along. That is sometimes the problem, huh? Yeah. Sometimes we feel very contented, yeah, and happy with our situation, yeah, and grateful. And suddenly comes somebody, and then we feel like, I have some help. Why don't I just make use of this help? Yeah, and that's the problem. Most of the times, in many things, even in the world, if you rely on yourself, you do it quick, and even very intelligently and successfully. But there are a couple of friends in the house, and you ask them to help, while you're doing something else, and they mess it all up. No? Did you have such experiences? Yeah. And then you have to start it all over again, and even worse than before, because they mess it all up. That you have to repair it first, or you have to work around it in order to make it correct, yeah? Similarly, I don't know, most of the time when people are alone, they are more happy and contented. Yeah. I also remember one of the saint or yogi in India, a story about a yogi. Um, he was sitting in a mountain cave, meditating all by himself, and were happy and drinking Ganges water and eat whatever in the surrounding or whatever he can afford. And then slowly people discover him, like, oh, there's a holy man. He must be holy if he sit alone in a cave, and look so happy, then he must be holy. So everybody start telling each other to come and worship him. They come, and then finally one guy says, Master, you sit here all alone. Aren't you lonely? You don't feel lonely? He said, in fact, I did not until you guys came. It's true like that, Sometimes when I was in a cave alone, I never felt lonely. I feel so happy. And many of the things I discover, mostly in there and of a high order. But I remember when I was in Sihu or Melli, for example, every week people come by thousands to see me. And I have to take care of them, and different demand, and I have to give them some talk or something like that. And after they left, I feel kind of empty, you understand me? Like they take everything away, and I just left like so dry up or something like that. It's not that I don't love people. I'm just telling you the feeling that come as byproducts of those time, yeah? So I was thinking, after Melli, or other ashram when I give lecture every weekend, after that I was thinking, when I wanted to go into retreat in a cave, I was thinking I will never last 1 minute. But I love to go there so much that I thought I must go. And I brought provision, canned food stuff, nothing much, and some things so that it lasts long, And I feel so good. I thought I might be afraid, or lonely. But I said, never mind, even if I be afraid or lonely, I still must go. Just to see. And then nothing. It feels so good. I couldn't stay long enough. But then, I don't know, the police came and make a lot of noise and ask a lot of questions, and I think I better go, So that's how I had to leave. They don't mean anything, they just wonder why. Of course, what am I doing in here, For example, Yeah, I can't believe it. So anyway, and suppose I continue to stay there, after the police question, everything will be okay. And suppose I continue to stay there. They bring others, Look, there's a woman who sits alone in there, and she eats vegetarian, maybe something, Let's go and check out. Or maybe we should bring her some chicken. She didn't have any food there. Give her some chicken. And she's so small, maybe she needs some chicken to grow up or something like that. Who knows? And there will be no end, and then people will come, and then it become like Melli again, Every weekend they come there. So it's a nice surrounding also. I really love those times, when I was in Himalaya alone, or when I was kind of almost recently, a few years ago, I stay in a cave. That was a good time. But I don't advise you to go there, I don't know if you can, You can if you try, if you want to. But you have to reach almost certain stage in order to be able to bear that. Yeah? Okay? Yeah. Yesterday we were also talking about Moses, eh? Yeah. Even Moses in his state of enlightenment, he still doubts God. Believe it or not? Yeah? Yeah. Because he was feeling sorry for the guy, who couldn't even drink water before he died. And he was so very, seemed suffering. You understand me? But he doesn't know that before he came, that lovers of God was very contented, with whatever he has and whatever the state he's in, until somebody come and wake him out of his probably tranquility, out of the state of mind where you don't even feel the body sensation or the insect or anything like that. Probably this guy has been sitting there for a long time, oblivious of anything surrounding him, because he was in communion with heaven. And then suddenly this guy came along, want to prostrate to him or ask him question and all that. Then he wake himself out of samadhi, and that's how he feels thirsty. Yeah. It's a habit of the mind, wishing something to drink. Yeah. Because he came back then to the mind, not inside samadhi anymore. And that's how it happened. Remember the story also, another story about Moses. When people asked him to command some water for them, and he put the stick, he beat the rock and said, I command you to give water. He thought he could do it because he did it before, because God have helped him many times. So he thought it's him who do it. He hit the stone with a stick and said, I command you to give water, and water didn't come out. And then what happened then? What happened after that? Anybody knows? All the Christian faithful? Tell me. How do I remember? I'm not even a Christian. I'm supposed to be a Buddhist now. Tell me.
3 times.
3 times? And then what happened?
The water
The water comes out afterward, yeah. Because after it didn't come out, he prayed to God. He didn't dare to say, I command you anymore. Is that correct? Yeah, because the first one, and later he prayed, and then he has faith again, and then the water comes out. Otherwise, the first one is enough, Why 3 times, huh? You're a Christian, yeah? Yeah, at least you remember something. Shame on all of you. Shame, shame, shame. If God heard about this, that his devotees know nothing about this story, he would feel very, he would feel frustrated, no? What kind of children who don't know nothing about the Father, yeah? Okay, cool, never mind. She said because he has doubt, Yeah, so it didn't come out. So later it comes out. At least it comes out, the water. That's the main point, right? Who care? Who care who made it come out? Yesterday we also talked about the renunciation, right? The story yesterday also remind us, just like today, huh? Yeah. People are doubtful when they come back into the state of mind instead of state of heaven. Yeah? When they come back out of samadhi, out into this physical world again, and the habit of the mind begin to control them again. Like the guy who has been sitting there oblivious of all the insects and mosquito, anything that biting him, oblivious that he has no more clothes, because he sit too long that his clothes has become tattered. You understand me? Yeah. And despite all that suffering, of the elements, wind and rain, whatever, he wasn't aware. And even all the insects crawling around him, he wasn't aware. That means he was in samadhi. No? Do you understand? Even if you sit here in Paris Center, if the insect crawl around you, would you just let it be? I don't think so. You will come up and shake it all loose, huh? Yeah. Wouldn't you be not aware? Maybe not. Maybe you're so big saint, you don't not aware. You're not aware at all. Yeah. You were in samadhi, supposed to, but whenever I just walk out, even tiptoe, and you open your eyes and clapping. You're not supposed to clap at all. The state of Moses like that. So because Moses was feeling like he was the only devotee of God, most often. And there are many other stories, not many, but some story illustrates that Moses at some stage of his spiritual practice felt proud, like he's attaining God's favor. Because God spoke to him, he saw God and blah, 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 and he could even manifest a snake out of his stick, blah, 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 wow, what a big deal. So he was feeling proud somehow, So now and again, God showed him a better devotee, There's another story I told you the other day long time ago. I think tell you a story about God also saw him another guy, show him another lovers of God, which is better than Moses, and he was very doubtful. Yeah. But then at the end he believed. And this time again, God showed him another devotee of God. But that guy also, at the final moment, turned against his belief in God. Not turns against, but he forgot. He forgot that God would take care of him anyway. Don't bother about asking another person for drink. He need not ask, and the drink will come somehow, or maybe rain or something like that. But I don't think that is the highest God, though. Nah, maybe God of second, third level, or something like that. The God Almighty, He is very understanding. You know, if you ask for a glass of water, He wouldn't write it down and say, yesterday you forgot me for 2 seconds. I think He's very loving, yeah, and very forgiving, yeah, and understanding. The state that the human have to endure here, you know, to live is horrible, no? Even if God comes down here, I don't know how long he lasts. Well, he probably lasts long. But it's a lot of suffering, you know, like look at Jesus, Buddha, huh? Even in their very highly developed spiritual attainment, they still had to suffer, eh? A physical, mental, and psychological, because the people, the non-believer, keep pursuing him everywhere he goes, everywhere he went, and also harassing his disciples. Yeah, same with Prophet Muhammad, same with the Sikh gurus, same with the Buddhas, same with other Hindu master or Muslim master. They have always been harassed, yeah, persecuted, and killed and molested in many different ways. Because this world is half hell, I tell you. So in case if it's a God Almighty, I don't think He would hold a grudge against a guy who just asked for, you know, a drink of water like that. Yeah. But I think it's not about I don't think he died because of that. But what the God in here meant is that perhaps if he just sit a little longer, undisturbed, and don't even think of water, then he's still in the state of samadhi, and he wouldn't have died like that, not out of thirst anyway, yeah? Because somebody came and then he suddenly realized, oh, somebody can go get me some water since he worshipped me so much. Because God had sent Moses there. And then Moses, because of God's recommendation, that this guy is a highly developed spiritual person, so he came probably with the utmost reverence, yeah, attitude, and probably bowed to him and, you know, worship him and praises him a lot. So this guy suddenly feel, okay, go get me some water, you know. Then that's how you disconnect it. It's not about the glass of water. I think it's about the ego that came up because of all the reverence that Moses has paid to this man. Suddenly awakened his ego some percentage, even very small percentage of ego. That still disconnect him with God and with the meditative state that he was in. That perhaps, yeah, make him subject again to life and death. And he could have prolonged probably his life. Not that it's necessary to live long, but just if he prolonged his life, then he would have attained higher level of consciousness during his lifetime. And then probably drink later, yeah, when he's out of samadhi, when he's naturally out of samadhi, something like that. But he has to rely on a glass of water. Maybe just attitude also, you know? Like, okay, here come a devotee of mine, you know, look, I'm so holy that somebody came all this way to see me. And even God tell him to come to see me. That's why he's in trouble. You capish? I don't think God even the lower, God would hold a grudge against a guy who just want to have some water. Yes, but it wasn't. Perhaps it wasn't natural. You see what I mean? The way he asked for water. Perhaps he wasn't humble. Yeah. Suddenly somebody come after all this time. He sit alone. Somebody come and bow to him, prostrate to him, and sings all the praise. He said, "Oh God, even tell me to come here to seek you." So he became proud. Yeah, maybe that's what I think. I guess. It's difficult not to be proud in that situation, no? Don't you think? Can you put yourself into the shoes of that guy if he has any shoes? I doubt it if he had any shoes, but just in case he has, can you? Do you understand? Yeah. Okay, now, I remember the story yesterday. The journalist asked again how it happened, and yeah, everybody knows already that I was having a retreat, in a mountain where they put the ash of the dead body, yeah, in a temple, in a mountain temple where they put the dead ash, yeah. People in the Orient, they believe that if you burn the body of the deceased and put the ash in a temple, every day the soul will hear the sound of the sutra, the Buddhist scripture, and then they will be liberated. Oh, yeah. In that case, you hear one time enough. Why need to hear every day? Can't be that powerful. So they make sure they put them in there forever and pay money monthly or give donation to the temple, so that the monks every day, because every day in the temple the monks recite the different Buddhist sutra, Buddhist scripture. Yeah, that's their practice. The monks do that. Instead of a live discourse of a Buddha, they recite the Buddha's talk a long, long time ago, 2,000 something years ago. Yeah, and they recite it every day, and that's the thing that will liberate them and enlighten them. Okay, that's how they do it. So the soul of the deceased probably hear it every day. They think the soul stay in the ash anyway, and then hear the sutra every day, so I get liberated. Maybe the ash will be liberated one day. When. When something blow it up and then scatter all over. But I don't know if the soul get liberated from that. Well, I don't know really. I'm not asked, so I could not tell yet. But if the soul ever retain in those ashes, then I would feel very sorry for whatever the soul that is. Yeah, stay in that little, little urn. Yeah, every day scoop up in there and have to listen to the monk cock, 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 kang, kang. And they not only reciting, they put the wooden fish, They beat the wooden fish every day. Bong, 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 bong. They recite together with, it's like you sing with music. And also, now and again, they also beat on the gong, the bell. And they go, cock, 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 bong, cock, 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 bong. Oh. Yeah, that's good. Maybe the soul is so fed up he will liberate by himself. I would try to get free in that case myself. I wouldn't be able to bear it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Probably that works. Yeah, anybody would feel scared, get fed up, shocked, so get liberated, no? Just like when you have a hiccup, huh? Somebody say if somebody shock you out of it, huh? Then you stop hiccup. I tried on my dog, it works. The other day, the big dog, Zolo, before I came here a few days ago, Zolo had a hiccup. I don't know why he had a hiccup. I was worried about him. I give him water because they say if you have water, you drink straight you count to 9. Don't breathe, then your hiccup also gone. But he doesn't drink. What am I to do? I just drink, Zolo, please drink some. It's good for your hiccup. And he just said, he turned away from the water. I was so worried. I start screaming, and I tell him all kind of stuff. And then he was looking at me like this. What have I done, And then his cup just stopped dead. But one of the disciples who lived nearby, he was worried. He come running to me, Master, what's wrong? What's wrong? Because I was talking very loud to Solo. I scream at him, and I use a cushion to beat his bottom. And he was so shocked. The dog was so shocked. He was looking at me. What have I done? But his hiccup stopped immediately. So I said to him, Solo, I'm sorry, but I cure your hiccup now. And I said to your brothers, oh, don't worry, no, I'm just trying to be a doctor here, He probably thinking, what kind of doctor is so loud like that? Also, I explained to him, I heard people say that if you shock somebody out of his mind, and the hiccup will be gone. So I just tried it with Zolo, and it worked. He said, good, Master, bravo. Yeah, it's a true story, My God, what do I all have to be in my house? You have no idea. Doctor, hiccup doctor. That's also happened to me, I was retreat for 3 months, I was almost at the end of the retreat, and then one day there's raining and thunder outside, and a group of people, 4, 5, 6 people come in and then say the Kuan Yin Bodhisattva inside tell them to come there and learn meditation, blah, 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 yeah? But I don't remember feeling proud at all. I feel a little surprised. And then I said to them, go home first and then be vegetarian or something and come back. Something like that, yeah. But I didn't ask them for water though, no. I have water next to me. I didn't ask for anything. Luckily, I have water from the tap. So that he could not trap me anything. He could not blame me for anything. Yeah. I even told him I have to be vegetarian. I said that I'm still on retreat, I'm still in the retreat. I have not ended my retreat yet, so maybe they come back later, another time, yeah? But they have to try to see if they can be vegetarian first. Something like that, yeah. At that time, I didn't intend to teach anybody, So I say, if they can be vegetarian, then maybe I teach them. Why not, nah? If not, then okay, that's good even. Many times I tried to escape. Didn't want to teach people so much. But then after 3, 4, 5 times, yeah, I'm just discovered by everybody. Even in the temple in New York also, people also come. A bunch of chocolate people, yeah. They come and also knock at the temple, say, yeah, they're in the master, tell them to come here. So I asked them, nonsense, how you know? And they said, we didn't even know the address, They just keep guiding us here. And it takes a long time to find you. And they say, go and find Master Chi. So I name no Master Chi, no. But actually Ching Hai, they couldn't hear it well. So I said, Master Chi. Because mostly the people associate Chinese with Qigong, Qi, the Qi, the Qi. So they also call find Master Qi. I said, that's not enough. I'm not even named Master Qi. But Qi in India mean great, yeah? Great master, actually, They call you Master Qi also. Qi, J-I, Qi. Like Baba Qi, yeah? Mean great Baba. Swami Qi, a great Swami, yeah? Maharaji, great king. The Qi mean great. That's it, just a respected word. So probably Master Qi is mean like that, yeah? And then I say, no, there's no Master Chi here. You mean the abbot? His name is not even Chi or anything near it. No. In the vision, it's a small nun, yeah? Lady, not man, not abbot. It's you, look like you, must be you. I said, why did he say something like that? I'm not a master here. I'm just an attendant of the master, of the abbot. Yeah, I'm just cleaning toilet. Cleaning toilet and floor and cooking stuff, Feeding the ghost, morning and evening. That's what I do. In the Buddhist temple, they feed the ghost. There is a mantra you can recite in the morning and evening together with the liturgy. You recite sutra and mantra, and then some mantra for the ghost, and then you do a special gesture, like a mudra, they call it, yeah? And then you sprinkle water and rice all over direction. These are for the ghost to eat, for hungry ghosts, supposed to. Yeah. No wonder there's so many ghosts in the temple. Oh, gosh. And I live alone there, you know. They don't come to my room, of course, but they're around in the temple. Or if you allow them to come and call them every day, of course they come, no? So the temple is not full of Buddha, it's full of ghosts. Later on, and they even, okay, I say that I don't buy it, you know. Maybe somebody play joke on you. Then later they even describe my habit, you know, what time I get up for meditation and what I do in the temple. And it's very intimate, you know what I mean? Nobody know and what I do, you know. I mean, in my room, yeah? Not even the abbot or anybody live there knows, yeah. So I thought, okay, that's very good. Okay, come back, vegetarian, and come back. And that's how, you know, I get discovered one place after another, even in India already. Before I wasn't even intending or anything. I was just walking around the Ganges, you know? Yeah. Meditate here and there, but in my room, yeah? In a mud house, yeah? I did not even get in touch with anybody. I have no friends, no yogi friends, nobody. And I just went to buy a book and some vegetable, and that's how they tell me, oh, you are the Buddha, you must give me meditation technique, blah, blah, blah. Because they can see. Some of them are seers, you know, the Indian? They can see, yeah. So I had to have one disciple in India before I left India. Believe it or not. If I don't leave, I would have more. He said he will bring family and friends. I said, no, I'm going away. Then go to Taiwan and get discovered in Taiwan. Then go to New York, also discover in New York. So, and then I went back to India and I get dragged back to Taiwan again, you know. So I said, okay, never mind. Let's do it. That's how it started, eh? But I have told you already, my job is not to be a master, you know, of this kind. Yes, so if I'm taking you up, it's just by the way, huh? Don't complain, huh? I do what I can only, okay? In my spare time, huh? My real job is very busy. Yeah, okay? So now and again we had retreat. That's okay already, eh? Any complaint? No. Yes or no? Good answer. Correct answer. Moses has no business to go around and bugging people like this. No? Huh? If you believe in God, they just meditate anywhere. What for going around and nose in other lovers' business, yeah? If this guy is a lover of God, let him be. If you come there, interfere, then maybe he's not lover anymore. Just like a couple, you know, they love each other and come a new woman coming, or a new man, you know? Then it's a steering problem, no? And then they might break up, the two lovers. And they mess it up. And sometimes not necessarily that the woman or the man love the third person. It just may be a temptation for the moment, you know? And then they break up the real love relationship. Do you understand that? You know that, right? You know it happened, right? Yes. And sometimes you really love a woman, nah? Or just say a man, okay? Really love your wife. And then you married and all that, have children and all that. And then suddenly another woman come in, yeah, and try to kind of seduce you or charm you. Just maybe for fun, or maybe she likes you. And then because it's handy and convenient, you fall into the trap. And then your wife found out, or then you become, you know, unhappy. The marriage become very rocky, yeah? And then your wife left you. And then suddenly you realize you only love your wife. You don't really love this woman, yeah? Maybe just a fancy a few days or something like that, and you feel very, very sorry. No? It happened, right? Or at least in the movies I saw. And or the wife also very suffering because she loves her husband, eh? Just because of that woman come in and she became doubtful of his love, eh? And then they separated. So something like that. So I think it's similar here in this story. I think Moses is was very nosy. he went. This is This is the second story I know about where he went to see another guy who lovers of God. What's business of him to do that? If he loves God, he just sits somewhere where he stay put, meditate, no? Huh? Well, why go and nose into somebody else's love and then break him up like that? Huh? So if I were really that God in there, I would just tell Moses off, or kick him out, instead of punishing the poor guy, you know, who were charmed by a few moments of fleeting splendor of arrogance. You understand me? Yeah, poor guy. It's all Moses' fault. Don't you think? Oh, you're laughing. Tell me, yes or no? If Moses hasn't come there, the poor man or the good, beautiful man would have stayed continue in meditation and would have not to die so suddenly like that. Yeah? Because all the insects, all the mosquito biting him and all the crawling things on his body, he wasn't even aware. How would he be aware of a thirst? You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, Moses come and wake him up, you know, maybe give him a massage or something, or take away the ant or something. And then he begin to realize, oh, this guy is very good for me. I can use of him. It's really, this is not a very good thing, to have somebody come and disturb you like that, nah? While you're in communion with God. That's the reason also I tell you to meditate alone, no? That's the reason why the Bible mentioned that pray in the closet, yeah? Be you not like the heathen, you know? Proclaim their prayers and love for God very loudly on the street or in the market, yeah? Be you a discreet prayers. Pray in the closet, in secret. Then God, the Father, we know it and reward you openly. Remember that? Yeah, that's what it is. And what guy most should know better? And this kind of God also lousy too. I'm sorry, this God also lousy. Knowing Moses is a very nosy kind of guy, why send him to disturb the poor pure lover like that? My God, ask just only one sip of water and God criticize him. So, for my opinion, I don't think this is a high God, no? Right? And even I wouldn't scold you if you ask your brother bring you a glass of water because he fancy you. Okay, so the conclusion is we know now. We keep our devotion secret. We keep our real love secret. Once everybody knows it or anybody knows it, they might try to destroy it. By accident also, yeah, by clumsiness and by over-driven reverence to us. And we'll be in doom. Gone up too quickly, easily, and then don't know how to keep it. It's easy for me to take all of you to the fifth flame. But I let you earn it. I let you used to with trial and tribulation, and also how to keep your ego down. Yes. I could even take you up with the ego and all, but it's no good for you. It won't last, okay? See what I mean? So you should earn it, yeah. And go one step at a time, baby steps, yeah? Today, second, tomorrow third, next day fourth, and the day after fifth. So easy, no? No, it's not like that. But with the Master Grace, you can do it, no problem. Yes, no problem. Even from tree turn into human can do. Not to talk about taking you up to the fifth level, nah? If fifth level is what you want, fifth level is what you will get. You can run away from it. Don't worry. Sooner or later. Okay? Yeah, you're welcome. And even if you ask for 2 glasses of water, I won't say anything. I'll give you 3. See, that's why over here I tend to buy everything. Buy a lot of water, a lot of fruit, a lot of food, so you don't have to ask anybody. And a lot of karma, don't have to take account on that. Yeah. It's very difficult to keep our mind steadfast in one concentration on God, nah? But you do your best and God would appreciate it, no? Given the circumstances we are in, the misery around us and the difficult survival situation here, God would understand, no? Any God would understand. That's why I told you, I have to get above this guy, above this, accountant God. He's surely an accountant. Just one little thing like that, he take note and he say, that's it. You cannot go up to it. And that guy have to come back again and start it all over again. Probably sit until his bottom falls off and he still take account. Last life you take the glass of water from Moses. Past karma, past life karma. It won't erase it. Oh, God. Telling you. It must be the jealous God, the second God, yeah. In the Bible, there are many accounts of different way God spoke to human. And anytime you see something similar like that, then we must know that the second level of God, yeah? Even then, even if this guy forsake all the water and don't drink, and seeing most like not seeing, still he hasn't got nowhere yet. You see what I mean? He's still in the grip of the second, in the karma God. Yeah, you can see that. Not only he didn't provide any water for him, yeah, he let him even feel the bang of thirst and then have to ask somebody and then take account for it. Do you understand the Lord of karma? He's very, very strict. The second level God. He created human. And he borrowed the soul and the power from God Almighty. But he borrowed it and he created human out of mud. Dirt. The material things. And then he claimed ownership. That's why if we want to come up, take time. Yeah, okay? Because the second level did not create anyone from the third level upward, so he cannot claim any credit on that. He cannot control anybody. But the one he created from the second level down, he can. He thinks it's his citizen, his children, yeah? Therefore, that's what it is. I don't want to go deeper into the level of Bible. Oh. But it's like that. Anyone is created from second level is bound to be controlled by the second level God, the Lord of karma. Okay. Just now we talk about this guy who forsake everything, even until his body is feeling no more of the insect bite and sickness and things like that. And that means he's a great renunciate, yeah? He forsake everything to go there to meditate. You see what I mean? Like a monk, né? Even then, just one little drink of water. So that means he has not really had a master, yeah? And the God that he has spoken to is not a higher level of God, or to Moses at that time, yeah? Because if Moses has attained great enlightenment at that time already, then he wouldn't have go and asked for any other level, any better than me, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So renunciation, as the way we see it in this world, like monkhood and all that, is not sufficient. That we can tell, hey? By all the, evidence that we have in the Old Testament, in the old stories of practitioners. It's not enough. Even if you don't believe me, you read all this story and then you know. Just like the people who follow Moses, yeah? They forsake everything they left behind in Egypt to follow him. Just taking very simple things because they cannot take everything, They only have camels and they have to walk on foot also. And they have to run quick because the army of Egypt's king was chasing after them. So they cannot take the big trunk of gold or whatever they have with them, no? I don't think so. I think they will just run out, yeah? Whatever they take, just a very small bag, and children have to carry even. So in that case, they really forsook everything to follow Moses. But it's not enough, you see? Because they probably didn't practice well. So when Moses turned his back to go meditate for a few months, they all fall apart and worship a goat statue instead. You see what I mean? So renunciation, not guarantee anything. Not guarantee that you are a highly developed spiritual person, no? You see that or not? Yeah, that's the point. Okay, so now it boiled out to that. You just stay where you are, accept what you have, yeah? And do what you can. Understand me? Yeah, of course. Renunciation in that sense makes no difference, yeah? only renunciation truly in spirit, yeah? Like, okay, you really want to dedicate your life, yeah, to do something for God, to help mankind, yeah? Not just for sake of your house, your room, and then go and demand another better room in my house. This is not it. That's not it. Like the story I told you before already, yeah? Some people come to my house and have to go down because of water. Don't want to stay in that room that I give. Just a little test that cannot pass. Not to talk about greater things. Very easy to fall, yeah? Mm. Sometimes you expect too much from yourself and you can't fulfill it because the mind will hinder you. The habit, the karma will stop you from doing what you want to do. Yeah. But you can try again, of course. It's no harm to try. Eh? Always try for better and better all the time. But you have to know well that your purpose is really sincere. Yeah? That's really, you renounce it in your heart, not just in your mouth. Because there are many people like that, just talk big and don't do anything. And when it comes to the test, they fail miserably. Lucky I don't demand anything from you guys, or else I don't know how many will still stay in the room. In those times, one religion get the upper hand and harass the others. This is normal the case, yeah. I think we still have a little nowadays, huh? If not religion, then ideology or whatever, yeah. But that was, in the past. I think they're getting better now. According to the news we heard, yeah, they try to get together and understand each other, thanks to the SMTV. We're trying to promote peace and understanding between different culture and religions. Because I cannot convert them all into Quaninism, no? So I have to let them know that there are peace among people. Just let people be, yeah? If you're Muslim, why not? If you're Christian, why not? They worship the same God, no? I hope. I hope they know the same God. If not, there's no point in believing anything, right? If you believe in every corner of the universe, there's one different God, then I think we'll fight forever now. Luckily, I think they realize they worship the same God. Eh? And since they worship the same God, they should be brothers and sisters. Eh? No matter what name of the God they attach to, that God is the same. Allah just means God. Eh? That's it. You can say Allah or you can say God, who cares? Huh? God doesn't care. Why do they care? If your father doesn't care what you call him, why do you care? Huh? Why do you have to force your brother or sister call our father with a different name, with the name that you like and not the name he likes? Yeah? Maybe your brother call your father Papa, yeah? And the other brother call Papi, yeah? And you want to call him father, so what the heck? Call what you like, right? This is a ridiculousness of human. I mean, maybe love makes blind, huh? They love God too much, they're blind or what? No excuse, huh? No excuse. So finally, human has to realize that they love the one and only God and get about the business of knowing, respecting, and loving each other. Now, living each other alone. That's really peace in the world then. But I feel peace is nearer than ever, right? Or not? Do you feel? Yes? Yeah. Just a small fraction here and there, but it's no big deal, right? Okay. The more fraction here and there, they have business karma, karmic, how you say, business to do with each other, give and take, yeah? So maybe after that, it'll be fine, yeah. But the human have to be vegetarian. That's the best. That will calm everything down. That will bring peace much, much closer and last longer. And of course, it's the best to protect the planet. The first step to protect this planet is vegetarianism, veganism. Yeah. And then everything else also. Eh? Plant trees, sustainable energy, prayer, yeah. Okay. Unless you have any question or not. Any question? About something you don't understand about spiritual practice, or something you don't understand about the past master spiritual practice, but you don't ask those petty questions anymore. And I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I'm happy.
I think I'm not that enlightened. I've been having this concerning the ego.
Yes.
If I want to go with all my might to the 5th level, then this must be my ego too, isn't it?
No.
Because I think if I still wish for something, then this must be the ego.
Oh, then don't wish, honey. Just stay here.
No, but this is my wish. But since I've been wishing for that for so forcefully, I think maybe this is the ego. It's too much ego.
No, it's not. It's just your longing.
Okay.
There's a two different things, longing and selfish want. You see what I mean? If you long for a 5th level, what's wrong with that? Yeah? There's nothing wrong with that. You're just missing the other end. Huh?
Yeah.
You miss your lover and you want desperately to go there. That's love. It's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry. Even if it's your ego who wants it, it's a good ego. Yeah, what to do, man? Everybody wants to go home, no? So if you want it desperately, or you want it very little desperately, it's also the same. Some people are homesick, a long time, and they miss the home so much, they really want to go as soon as possible. And some just came out of the house not long ago and still tarry around because they still like, I see that supermarket, I haven't seen it. Oh, the flower, I want to smell a little bit, because they just came out of the house or something like that. You capish? Yeah. And some has been too long away from home and they just been beaten up by whatever bad experience in life and they just want to go home. I'm tired. I just want to go home. That's it. It's not ego. Don't worry, okay? Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Anyone else? Good question. Good question. Good ego. Good boy. Yes.
I would like to ask why on SMTV it's Be Vegan on the 4th spot and on the first spot is when it's a quiz on SMTV.
Come from where? You French, German?
Slovenia.
Slovenia, difficult to speak English. Okay,
on
SMTV
it's a quiz.
Oh, urgent
Yes.
question.
And,
Yes.
Be Vegan is on the 4th.
Be vegan.
Is on the 4th.
On the 4th, yes.
But about the car is on the 1st.
Oh, okay.
And you said that it must be vegan on the 1st, so
we could do that. That's what I thought also. Yes. To be vegan on the 1st. Yeah, it's also okay. Yeah, can do also. Yes. But I go step by step, I make it easy first for them. Otherwise, if I say vegan on the 1st, they don't even look at the other 4. Car, okay, I can change, so why not? Okay, and then 3, we can plan. No big deal. You see, that's what they're doing all the time now. At least something. You understand me? Yes. If you say vegan first, and they don't even want to listen. I don't look at the other one. You see, alternative. Even pray, I put at the last. See what I mean? Because I say, if all else fail, you gotta pray. That's the only thing you can do. At least when they pray, if the world kaput, they go to heaven. Do you understand me? At least they remember God in their daily life and the time, so they get into habit to remember God the time they die. Yeah, so that's the last solution. Do you understand me? And now everybody running around changing sustainable energy. Hybrid car and planting trees. And they're listening. My God, even you, so difficult to teach you how to talk about outside people, tell them vegan. Immediately. I wish I could. That's what I thought too. Yesterday, in fact, I was thinking about that, I should be vegan, vegetarian on the first list, yeah? But, well, you know how the humans are, yeah? It's easy to them to do first, First they go kindergarten, no? And then primary school, and then high school and college, ne? And if all else fail, pray. Because I worry maybe they don't even do any of them. So I say, okay, you read that you don't want to do it. The second one, don't want to do it. Third, don't want. Vegan don't want that. Pray, please. You know, people say, run for your life. I say, pray for your life, no? I mean, we don't take that seriously, so we don't care, you know? If they don't do all these, okay, then pray, please, you know? Or what else? Huh? Good question. Intelligent. Next one. Yeah. It's good you ask questions, so other brothers and sisters also understand what they think, but they don't ask, you see? It's cool. Next one.
In Belgium, we just recently, with the Vegetarian Society, the Flemish one, it's called Ethical Vegetarian Alternative.
Yes.
We recently started a new campaign, which is called Thursday Veggie Day.
Uh-huh.
So we try to encourage people to at least one day a week
Yes, yes.
be vegetarian
I
and eat
saw that.
vegetarian.
Yeah, very good. I saw that on the news too, yes. Very good. Yeah, they put it on the news, yeah?
I didn't see
One
it.
day vegetarian day
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Belgium. Yeah. Continue with that. One day,
Yeah.
and then later 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. Why not, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, in the newspaper they asked the question if people wanted to be vegetarian for 2 days a week, and
Yes.
almost over 30% said yes.
Wonderful. See that? Yeah. The newspaper, the media should engage themselves more. Yesterday in the conference for the dog book, yeah, Broken My Life book, I say that the media is very, very important. They should engage in this and spread the news and, you know, tell the people. Wow, my God, we had a lot of work to do, you know. Bless other Zen master who say there's nothing to do under the sun. May he rest in peace. He rests in peace and we have to do the work. It's true for him, there's nothing to do. It's true, you know. Like many times I told you I feel I have nothing to do anymore, of course. But for others people, we have to do, no? Yeah. Okay, any others? Cool opinion, question, answer? Another one, yeah. The musician, yes.
Hello, Master. Yesterday you spoke about the White Brotherhood,
Yes?
and in certain scriptures it is said that they reside in Shambhala, in the desert of Gobi.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to know the truth about this. Is it true? Is it really a spiritual center there for the planet?
No, no, no. They reside anywhere. They don't have to reside in the desert. Yeah. But maybe at some point at that time, at the time when it is spoken, the brotherhood, some of the brotherhood probably reside in there. Yeah? Just like remember in the story of Yogananda, Babaji reside in the mountain in the Himalaya? Yes. But they don't have a fixed abode. Yeah? They're free. They travel all over the universe. Okay?
Can I ask another question?
So sure, any question?
It's about Babaji. Yeah, I heard in a conference that you gave in Geneva, I think, you said that Kriya Yoga is a method very comparative, that can be compared to the Guanyin method. And it is the method that is sold by Babaji and Yogananda. And I would like to understand why they do the meditation, the light and sound, right? But I don't understand why they do also a kind of pranayama, a kind of breathing to prepare it. And why we don't.
Well, it's a diplomatic question. You can do that if you want, but it's not necessary, okay? Yeah.
Because they do it just before it.
Yeah.
In the autobiography of a yogi, Yogananda explained that it's good for concentration because all the energy goes easier in the spine and up from the spine, right?
Well, you can try it, but I don't recommend. Because we never did it, and many people still go to 5th level. The point is that.
Okay.
Yeah. But certain exercise is okay, you know, like normal breathing. Like, okay, you can take some deep breathing before you go into meditation, that's okay. But no need to do any specific, okay?
Okay.
No need to interfere with the mechanism of the body. Yeah, okay? And the body function by itself, yeah. When you're tired, it just yawn, yeah? To keep you awake. When you're out of breath, you keep breathing harder. Yeah, okay?
Yeah.
So we just do normal, all right?
Yeah, I just had the curiosity of knowing why Babaji is teaching this kind of a thing.
Maybe those disciples need it.
Okay.
Not to all of them, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. To some people, I said also, okay, take some deep breath before you meditate, or recite more of the names before you meditate, something like that. Or walk around a little bit more, or walk around in the middle of it. It depends, okay?
Okay, thank you,
But
Master.
I don't recommend that as a general practice. We don't need. I never did it, and I'm okay.
Yeah.
But you could do exercise, you know, like you can. Okay, before you meditate, I told you, at the time of initiation, you should wake up, wash your face, and walk a little bit. No, when you're walking, you take a deep breath anyway and cleansing, yeah. Or do some light exercise, yeah, and then you meditate, yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Right. You're welcome.
No,
But
no,
even pranayama, you have to learn it well, okay? Otherwise, it might interfere with your sexual appetite and cause you more trouble than good. Another question.
Yeah. It's about Mani, you know, the person prophet.
Money?
Mani, yeah, Mani Haya. It was a prophet in Iran.
Yeah.
And I discovered that all his disciples were vegetarian,
Mm-hmm.
and they also were very attentive to animals. Like they kept something in when they walked. You know, they walked a lot in their mouths, not to eat insects and all this.
Uh-huh. They wear the mask?
Yeah, they
yeah.
they wear a mask. And also Mani was using the teachings of the Buddha when he was in China,
Mm-hmm.
and also the teaching of Jesus when he was more in Europe. So I wanted to know if he was actually really a master in initiating
Of
people.
course. Of course. Where is he now?
Okay.
Okay. If it's good, you make a documentary out of him and we can show it.
Yeah, because I was very touched by his teaching.
Yeah,
and
you
his
better do. Make a documentary.
because he was very attacked, and
Yeah.
he wrote more than 20 books,
Oh, that's good.
and everything was burned. And
That's good.
yeah.
Burnt all?
Yeah, he was very attacked. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
maniac, we say in French, and all this comes from
Okay.
people
okay.
that attacked him.
Oh, God. Horrible. Of course. I told you all the master before has been persecuted, no? Okay. Now, can you make some documents about him as much as you can, and then we can show it on TV?
Yeah, fantastic. I'll
Yeah,
do
we
it.
do all the time. A different master. You see that?
Mhm.
I'm sure he's a great master, too. I don't need to ask me for what he teach. You know that.
Actually, what I want to ask if it was you, because it's very... Not because he was...
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
It
Master.
wasn't, but he was a great master.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, a good master, a real master. Yes. Like 5th level. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
I'm sure. I'm sure he was very greatly enlightened.
Mhm.
You know, you can tell by the way he teach, you know? Yeah?
Yes, he was very
Yes.
universal for
Yes.
that time.
Then it's good. And loving animals and all that, then
Mm.
it's correct. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks
for
so
the
much.
information. Make a show. Okay?
Yeah, I'll do it. I
Make
have a lot of material
research
about him.
him. Write about it. If you cannot write, ask some good writer to write, and then we will show it on TV.
Fantastic. I'll do it myself. Thank you.
Please do more research for about any great master, okay? Sometimes a master not very famous and he left very little teaching, or maybe he has been so much harassed that his teaching has not much left over. If you know about it, please write a documentary about it, okay? Or ask somebody who can write, you know, a good writer, write it with some picture or anything, then we can show it on our TV for the people's education, yeah? As documentary. We do that all the time now, okay? So one by one we introduce different master of different ages, yeah. Very good, good guy. Next one, any more question?
I can ask so much questions, but I think it's okay.
No, come on, go ahead. I don't mind.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know if you can answer to this question. It's kind of personal. Well, I don't know. Anyway, no, it's just no. That's not that's not what I meant. Yeah, you said you was a master before in India, and well, I feel great affinity with you.
Yeah.
And the only master I really felt very very attracted to, it's a master that died now a long time ago, is Sant Kirpal Singh.
Oh.
And yes, I wanted to know if you, well, what do you think about
Yeah,
him?
he's a great guy, but I'm the master of Kirpal Singh.
Okay.
Baba Chi.
Okay.
Baba Sawan Singh.
You were Baba Sawan Singh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay.
But Kupa Singh very very much beloved to Sawan Singh.
Yeah, yeah, they were.
They are connected very well.
Ah,
He's the
okay.
master of Kupa Singh.
Ah, thank you so much. It was very important for me to know this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy that you said that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Why is that? I'm not even the master that you are attached to.
Yeah, no, but it's this connection, this
The same
lineage.
lineage, huh?
Yeah, for
Okay.
me, maybe, I don't know. Very
Okay.
important. Yeah.
Okay. Some of the pictures I took before, I look very much like an Indian guy. I look very much like him.
But it's true that you have the same eyes that someone saying.
Yeah.
No, it's not the
right-
eyes, it's the energy.
Yeah, not right now very much, but some of the picture very much like Indian. I don't have it here. I saw some of the photos, suddenly they caught some glimpse,
Mm-hmm.
look very much like Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he has similar eyes a little bit.
Yeah, when I see yesterday for the first time, I felt this energy coming here. The same kind of energy I felt when I look at the photos of Baba Sawan Singh and
Baba
Kirtan.
Sawan Singh.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Any more questions, honey? I don't mind.
No, that's right. For
Why
me.
you think I couldn't answer you?
Well, maybe not allowed.
Why
don't know.
not?
I don't know.
Oh,
That's my mind.
between us, we can say anything. Yeah, anyway, it's difficult to prove these things. But some of the disciples, Indian disciples, they saw it. And even the people, when I was nobody, in New York, the one that I gave initiation, the one that came and tell me that Master Chi, yeah, they saw the revelation that I was Babaji, that I and Babaji are one. It's even written officially at that time, from one letter I sent to the other ashram. And recently some of the Indian also saw that also. They saw this revelation. Not very much secret actually. Just not everybody see it. So I don't know how to prove it. That's the thing. Yeah? And also past is past already. We don't have to. If I make a list, then I'll be all over, Okay. The method is one thing. For example, the Kuan Yin method is one thing, but the master power is another thing. Master level also different thing, huh? Yeah. Sometimes some master inherit the lineage because his father or because there's no one else, because the master chose him, but it's not necessary that master is a higher level, yeah? So sometimes things are mixing a little bit, okay? And also like Christian come to another country, it's a little different. Buddhism came to Tibetan, it's become different. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. They included more deities and more tradition, rituals, just to blend in with the local custom, so that they can survive or they can slowly bring them into the real Buddhism of that time. Just like now the sister asked, why car first, why vegetarian on the fourth? Just like that. Okay, easy, yeah? Like I tell everybody, okay, vegetarian 10 days, 15 days, a month, and convenient method. But it's not my real teaching, is it? It's to ease some of people into it, yeah? You understand? That's why they're not allowed to come here for retreat. You understand me? The convenient method people, okay, I can help them and it's good. And I can help them also, and I can help the animals also. Better than nothing. 10 days a month is save a lot of animals. If I cannot force them to eat whole vegetarian, I cannot. But it's good already that I agree to 10 days per month at random, I do what I can. You see what I mean that? Yeah. So sometimes the master teach a pranayama, okay, or whatever else. It's just okay. It's not the main point. Yeah?
I ask it also because as a singer, sometimes it's interesting for me too.
A singer?
Singer.
Oh, I see. Did you practice pranayama?
No, I stopped practicing pranayama.
Okay. Do you feel worse? Do you prefer to continue with pranayama? Then you can do it. No?
No, just sometimes, just before the performance, it helps to calm down.
Okay, then you do it. If it helps you, then you do it, just for you.
Yeah. No, it's true. There was a moment I was practicing Kriya Yoga, but not for very long. Kriya Yoga.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, before.
And it's similar, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Then
it's
why did you
totally-
come to
Because
me?
it's better. You're better.
How you know? That's good. That's
I
good.
don't
And
know,
then
but
so
yeah.
and in Kriya Yoga they included pranayama, right?
Yeah, they prepare the
Yeah.
the body for the meditation with the
Tell me how you do it. Then maybe I can tell you.
very
Yes.
precisely. Yeah.
Yeah, like this.
It's no, it's
Oh, that's different then.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
so this is not pranayama. Huh?
yeah, not it's
Tell me.
very deep breathing
Yes.
where you when you inhale,
Mm-hmm.
you bring your attention to
The
point
crown chakra. Eh?
crown here,
Oh yeah.
and then they do each chakra like you begin very low in the spine,
Mm-hmm.
and you inhale, take the concentration on the point here,
Mm-hmm.
then exhale, and then this chakra, and then they do all the chakra like this.
Oh, one by one.
Yeah, and one by one, and always finishing there.
Understand.
And it's true that after doing this, it's like all the energy and all the concentration going much. I mean, for me, it was going much easier
Mm-hmm.
here above.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
You
this,
can do that if you want to, but short. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
If it helps you, if you want, if not, not necessary. Yeah. But I teach the disciple to do some exercise. You see? Yeah. And it's almost the same.
Yes, yes.
It's almost the same.
Yeah, and
But
then after they
yeah.
do, of course, they do
Yeah.
the
Guan Yin,
the
yeah.
Guan Yin and also the.
And they recite the 5 names too.
No, they don't
You
have
see?
the 5 names.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little different. Yeah. That's why they need the breathing.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 5 names is safer.
Okay, I
Yeah.
understand.
You see, they go from one chakra after another.
Exactly.
That's a 5 level. You see?
Ah, okay.
Well, we just call their name and make them do the job.
Okay, very interesting.
Clear the way for me, man. I'm going.
Okay, very
I'm going to the ashram. Level, second, third. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
The 5 names is safer. It expels all the negative away. Nothing is better than the power of God. No? Even small God. Yeah? Because they're all connected, you know? So you call the names is to ask for their protection, to clear the way. Yeah? And the body will listen. God first, body come after. So no matter how you clean your body, if God is not cooperated, it's still in the body stuff, yeah? So I just choose this one. I told you I've been everywhere, but I choose what's the best, okay?
Yes, we know. I
That's
have no doubt about this. So
Yes.
just a curiosity,
It's very
because you
good you
said that
asked.
Babaji is also very.
Yeah, but look at what kind of disciple he teach. He has to even burn their arm to clean their karma. He even had make a light relay in the cold Himalaya winter for 10 days. Couldn't even move his body. He was dead for 10 days. He even has to manifest a palace in order to initiate him. How much work he has to do just for one disciple. And the other guy who want to come learn with him, and he said, if you don't accept me, he didn't want to accept. And he said, if you don't accept me, I jump to death. And Baba said, jump. And he did jump. And he did die. And Babaji has to revive him and teach him. Should I do that to any of you guys just to clean your karma? See? Babaji, huh? And the most powerful Babaji that everyone talks about. How much he has to do for just a couple of lousy disciples. And how much I have here? Lousy ones. You get it?
I get it.
You get my point?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yes. So he has to do many things. Tell them to clean this and that and others as well. Yeah?
Yeah, actually, this is the explanation that they give themselves.
They hear like that?
Yeah, they exactly.
What did they say?
Well, that they do the pranayama to protect and to purify.
Yes, yes,
before
yes.
that.
Yes. But if it's initiated by Babaji and he told like that, then it works. But if anybody else who say like that, then it's no good. So if somebody else just overheard you saying that and go home and do that, it's no good, is it? Yes. You understand me? It's not just a method, it's a master. It's a Babaji who impart his power, who empower that method. That's why it works, yeah? To some other people, they make them crazy or, you know.
Well, actually, if I want to do it, sometimes I can do it.
Yeah, you can, but it's just not necessary, yeah. You just recite the 5 names and concentrate. It's just your habit that you want to do that. But if you want, it's fine. Normally, there are also other breathing technique, Since you asked, I could tell you also. In some other ashram, they make you lay down on the floor, huh? And you breathe in, concentrate all on the solar plexus here. The air go out, and then slowly push the air all the way up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And then out. Similar. Yes.
Yeah, it's
similar,
yeah.
yes. You could do that if you want to. Yeah. Anybody did anything else? No. You did?
Yes.
Mm.
I was practicing also Kriya Yoga.
Kriya Yoga,
Yes. Okay, 20 years ago.
Wow.
But I must tell you, there is the breathing. So
The what, love?
with the breathing.
Breathing. Yes.
So you inhale, for instance, let's say 20 seconds, then you stop for 20
Yes,
seconds.
stop, yes. For a
And
while.
then exhale
Yes, that's
for
right.
40 seconds.
Yes.
But after my experience, if you wish to, this kriya goes up,
Yes.
that, I don't know, you awake the serpent.
Yes. Sometimes. If you cannot.
So if you wish to do this, that must be to 1 million seconds, for instance, very precise.
Yes. You have
If-
to count very precise.
You must breathe so precise that if you, for instance, inhale only one
second
million,
more, yeah.
1 million second less,
1 millionth of the second.
Yes.
Less than. Yes.
then you will not get it.
Yes, I know.
That's so precise.
Yes, I know. That's why I don't teach it.
Okay, that's yes.
I told
Too
him.
complicated.
Yes. I told him just now, if you don't do it well, you might interfere with your sexual appetite. They make you in trouble. If you are single. You are single, okay, single, a little bit problem. Yes. But if it helps you, then if you can do it, if you get it, you can do it, okay? Just be very careful, huh? Okay? This kind, you have to be with a master a long time, and he has to help you one step at a time until you really get precise. It's more difficult, yeah? Okay? So I tell you, just walk, exercise, breathe, yeah? You breathe a little bit, yeah? When you exercise a little, then you breathe deeply, yeah? And then you cleanse up just the garbage stuff, element stuff, and the 5 names, cleanse anything. Understand me? Because suppose you are sick or something, you can't even walk, you can't even breathe, your consciousness still recite the 5 names. Your subconscious still recite the 5 names. In your dream, in your sleep, in your accident, in your coma, you still have it to protect you. That's why I don't want you to rely on any breathing technique to cleanse you, but the God power. Within this 5 realm, within this world, universe, the 5 gods is the most powerful. No one can beat them. You understand me? So they are to protect you. Yeah? But of course you have to be introduced, by a master power. Yeah, of course. Then it's effective for you. You get it now? Because in the sleep, you can't breathe Kriya. I want you to continuously meditate in any state of your mind. When you sleep, when you're tired, when you're exhausted, when you're unaware of your breathing, when you're in coma, when you're accident, anywhere at all, you recite the 5 names all the time within your conscious or subconscious then, and it will always protect you. See what I mean? Yeah, that's why we don't rely on any material thing or ephemeral method. Yeah, but I know all that also. Yes. Also, mostly you should lay down. Yeah. Yeah. And then you breathe it into the lower chakra, like the solar plexus, for example, and then slowly you push it up all the way up there. Yeah, and then you come out. Oh, why bother? Just stay from here. Start from there, eh? But it's good for singers sometimes, because the singer, they do this, right? They push all the chi to the stomach so they can sing better. They sing from the stomach. They don't sing from the chest. Is that what correct? I learned singing a little while, a little bit. So. I know, just a little bit. I don't know why I learned singing. I told you the story about my opera teacher, huh? She told me my chest is too flat. I can't be an opera singer. I think I can be, huh? You know, Victoria, Victoria, Victoria.